So no bait this year? Is that what you've heard? No green label herring? Well, that could be the situation, but I'm going to tell you what I know, and it might not be as bad as we think. So I got a call the other day from Joey at Ray's Bait. Ray's Bait's one of the biggest suppliers of bait in this area, the Northwest. He's where we get most of our bait from. And what he told me was that there is definitely low supply or no supply of green label size herring. There are the other sizes available in maybe a little bit short supply, but still there's red label, blue label. And what the deal is, there's two supplies for us here in the Northwest for herring. One's caught right here in Washington, and ones that come down from Canada, and also a few out of Oregon, but mostly Washington and Canada. Now the bait that's caught, the tray bait that you go in any tackle shop like this and buy, for the Canadian fisheries was caught last season, and they just didn't do well. They just didn't catch the herring like they normally would, so that supply dried up. And here in Washington, Puget Sound area, just off the coast of Washington, the problem isn't that there are no herring to harvest out there. The problem is there's too many herring. There's so many small little herring that they can't get the nets down to where the bigger ones might be. They just get nets full of small fish, and you just can't do that. Now, I don't know a lot about that process out there, but it sounds like encouraging that there's a lot of small fish out there, but they just can't get the right size, that green label that everybody wants. So it's not a total lost cause though. What Joey was saying from Ray's Bait was that they're out there looking for bait. You know, he's actually pursuing that with the captains out there to go find the bait. They're putting a lot of effort into it. And if they do find that green label size bait that's harvestable, then we're going to have bait. If not, then you've got the other sizes of herring, or spin fish and super baits and spinners, and we've got to catch them without that green label size anyway that I know is so popular. We do have in the store here, we've got the blue label, which is a bigger size, so you might just have to adapt to that. We also will have here, this is a bad package of red label that got opened, so it's kind of freezer burn, and this isn't what we normally sell. But we'll have some red label too, so we'll have the other sizes. And at the very least, you can chop these up, put them in your super baits and spin fish. So don't worry, I have a feeling, and I could kind of tell by the way Joey was talking that he feels pretty confident that they're going to find the bait out there, and that could happen tonight, could happen next week. We just have to wait and see.